Over the past couple of months, I've amassed a plethora of study knowledge, and today I'm going to share the most effective ones with you. Stick around because the last tip gives you the most benefit, and it's the reason I stopped relying on motivation entirely. Number 1, the 7-minute rule. This tip mainly applies to short answer questions on tests. Have you ever run out of time on a question? After discovering the 7-minute rule, this completely stopped happening to me. Here's how it works. During practice questions, I'd set a 7-minute timer and try my best to answer the question in full detail under 7 minutes. Over time, this trained me to pace myself naturally in exams, write more clearly, get straight to the point. As a result, my answers sounded sharper, and I stopped panicking about time. But pacing alone isn't enough. How do you actually learn the content in the first place? You've probably heard this one before, but no exaggeration, this is the most effective study technique I've ever used. Your brain consumes information every day, but information only sticks if you train your brain to retrieve it. That's where active recall comes in. Here's a simple way to do this. Close all your notes and open a blank page in your notebook. Write down everything you remember about the topic. Once you think you're done, open your notes and check. What did you miss and what did you understand? Using a different colored pen, add in what was missing, then revisit the topic another day and repeat the process. You keep doing this until there's nothing left to forget. Another powerful form of active recall is flashcards. You can use paper cards or apps like Anki and Quizlet, where you can create your own sets or use existing ones. Now that you know how to learn properly, how do you study faster? The 80-20 rule states that 80% of your results comes from 20% of your effort. In studying, this basically means not all topics are equal. Focus on heavyweight exam topics, content your teacher spends lots of time on, and areas where you're the weakest. If you're already strong in one topic, what's the point of revising it excessively? That time is far better spent fixing your weaknesses. Also, things like highlighting notes and rewriting things neatly, although they feel productive, they usually fall into the low impact 80%. Your job isn't to study more, it's to identify and focus on the high impact 20%. But even with all these knowledge, what if you have no motivation at all? Parkinson's law. Motivation comes and goes. It's unreliable. I struggled with this too, till I discovered Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law states that the work you do expands to fill the time you give it. When your brain sees 3 hours of studying, it sees it as a threat to comfort. And suddenly, scrolling on your phone feels irresistible. So, here's the fix. Instead of forcing yourself to study 3 hours, give yourself 30 minutes. That short time limit feels doable, it forces focus, and it removes resistance. And you'll usually keep going past the 30 minutes because you'll be in a flow state. Those are the study tips I was going to gatekeep, but I won't. So now you know how to pace exams, learn content properly, study faster, and work without motivation. The real question is, how do you make a silent academic comeback?